The Netherlands, so the time has come. The curtain is about to be raised, and these two teams are ready to play them. And in order to do that, they will be eager to get off to the best possible start. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That is definitely not his best. And in he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marlen. Timber. Marlen. Marlen stood his ground strongly. Oh, they could break here. Aim forwards. De Jong. Hato. Memphis Depay. Bergvall cuts it out. Moved on forwards. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Hato. And it's Memphis Depay. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Gakpo. Shot, surely! Nicely intercepted. Looks to the other side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Clearly not happy with that. Lindelof. Kulusevski. Lindelof. Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij forwards and with intent. Timber. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Can he deliver? And Dijk attempts a clearance. Gakpo. And here's the chance to counter. Chance here to counter.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
De Jong. Gakpo. And here's Depay. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. The Netherlands break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And it's played forward. Played towards the other side. Kulusevski. He's free. And he'll shoot here! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Lovely feet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bergvall is there and he can get that clear. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Depay. Denied by an instinctive save.
Memphis Depay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Jong with the short one. Bergvall. He's through here. Now it's Isak. Isak. Goes to finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Timber. Bergvall forwards and with intent. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Simons. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Grinders. Timber. The Netherlands are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Grinders. He slings it in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. That was a brilliant interception. And he thumps it clear. Looking to break at pace. Out to the right. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a throw. Dijk shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. And here's Marlon. Isak. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the left. And it's Simons. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Gakpo has overhit that horribly. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Depay. Lindelof. Sweden going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Van Dijk gently done. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Memphis Depay. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bergvall. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a dangerous ball.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Reinders wins the duel this time. Memphis Depay. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. Delivered across. Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
The Netherlands really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kulusevski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Time to deliver. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
one. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
De Jong gets a foot in here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sweden have got it back and they'll have another go. And he goes cross-field. And it's Hato. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! And that certainly packed a punch. Lindelof. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Stefan de Vrij. Timber. Now it's Marlon. Lovely bit of skill. That's a can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Bergvall. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Kulusevski looks to get on the end of this. Reinders. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Marlon. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Jong goes short. Oh, that's neat. De Jong. Now it's Marlon. Marlon! Marlon!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Lindelof shifted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Bergvall. The message is clear, none shall pass. Marlon. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Xavi Simons. Reinders chips it through. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gakpo. De Jong. It's Memphis Depay! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be and where he needed to put himself.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Xavi Simons. De Jong, aimed forwards. Kulusevski. Kulusevski, gently done. Reinders. 15 minutes till half-time. The Netherlands have hit a quick-fire double here. Gakpo tries to dink it through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Kulusevski. Header! Danger averted for now. Now it's Memphis Depay. Marlen. Marlen played out to the left flank. Gakpo! He has done it! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. It came off beautifully.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looks to the other side. And it's Kulusevski. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, it's come loose. Right, shifted upfield. Now it's Gakpo. 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 Can he finish? Memphis could be, and he's following up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Johansson herring after the ball here. Gakpo with the cross. We expected better, and so did he. De Jong. Lindelof. Bergvall. That's an imaginative pass. Hato. Gakpo. Reinders. Gakpo. Memphis chance to shoot. Bergvall. The Netherlands, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played towards the other side, and it's Kulusevski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Marlen. He is through here! Marlen played out towards the right wing. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay! keeper. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Hato. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. And he's there to get it away. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Vrij gets it clear. De Vrij did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. And Dijk gets good distance on it. Kulusevski. And again! De Jong getting this one clear. Lindelof. That's a cute ball. De Jong. Forward it goes. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Really well cleared. De Jong. He's making a real surge on the left. Simons. Steaming on goalwards. Lindelof did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... He's had a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. He can run onto that. Oh, great chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Memphis Depay, oh, good spread. Marlon, probing pass. Bergvall. Moved on forwards. And here's Isak. And it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo, Lindelof defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kulusevski gently done. Reinders. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He has found the way through. There are a few waiting for it. Foot in. Marlon has created one goal already. Stefan de Vrij. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. De Jong. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... Simmons! That's really well manoeuvred. Not quite on the same wavelength. Reinders. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
The Netherlands pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Proves too strong. Now that's well seen too. And here's Isak. He's in space and looking for options. And he goes cross-field. And a shot! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No way through there. Marlen. Xavi Simons. Reinders. Reinders' cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Searching pass he's played there. That'll be a corner. Gakpo attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Vrij shifted upfield. Cuts out the pass. Bertrand. Played towards the other side. Kulusevski played into space. Out of play for a goal kick. Marlon spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Hato. Memphis Depay. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lindelof. Aim forwards. De Jong, too strong for his opponent there. Over to the left. Bergveld. Excellent. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Marlon. Xavi Simons. Timber. Xavi Simons. Marlon. Bergveld. And it's Memphis Depay. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gakpo with the cross. It's gone out for a throw-in. Calmly anticipates. He can get that clear. Timber. Stefan de Vrij. Moved on forwards. Now it's Isak. Looks to the other side. Kulusevski. Good take. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Hato. Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Simons played out to the left flank. Gets it away. Kulusevski did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Shapes to shoot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he has been fouled there. And it's been taken short. Isak. It's a loose ball. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Grinders. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Kulusevski. Sweden can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. So who's he picking out? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Simons. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking here to chip it through. And that was very necessary. Tries the cross, well read, and the danger is averted. Xavi Simons. And it's Bergvall. Played out to the right. Kulusevski! Kulusevski! Oh, it's come loose. That's going to go a long way. Bergvall. Stefan de Vrij. Gakpo. That's a good run down the left. Simons. And here's Gakpo. And they can counter here. Moved on forwards. And it's Kulusevski. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Sweden have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. The flag is there, and he can get that clear. Hato. Reinders. Malen. Timber. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Simons. Simons. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Timber. Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Kulusevski. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Xavi Simons in acres of space out wide. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Isak. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bergvall. Reinders did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's been played through. Marlon gets into some space. Delivered in. No, he's overshot the green. Lindelof forwards and with intent. Kulusevski looking for a runner. Aim forwards. Isak has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Isak! He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Picks it up out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's lofted through here. It's come to nothing. Timber. Now it's Marlon. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Isak. Bergvall. Lobbed in behind.
Sweden really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Marlon. Hit into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Isak. That's really well manoeuvred. Isak is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marlon flashes it across. Cleared without complication. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Marlon. There's the shot! Has another go! Lacking in accuracy. Kulusevski looks to the other side. Isak. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bergvall is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Jong. Gakpo. Hato. In with the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Gakpo. Spread out to the left. Hato. Here comes the cross. Aim forwards, and here's Isak. Isak is flagged offside. Verbruggen, long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Kulusevski. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's heaved it away. Bergvall. Oh, good tip, shot at goal! Kulusevski plays it short. Berg, chance for a shot! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Driving on, a real charge here. Looking for a decent ball in. Bergvall. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That pass has been well intercepted.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Simons. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he welcomes it in. And that's a good ball. It's Memphis Depay! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, that's neat. Kulusevski. Oh, it's played into the area. Goal, Sweden! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free.
Sweden surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Oh, nice touch. Gakpo.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking.
Decent chance! Gakpo.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bergvall. Strong running down that left flank. And he's on a charge. That's good play. Played into the middle.
Sweden clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's been won straight back. Well, there There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Succumbs to the pressure.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's got his cross in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Simons. He's found the way through. Simons.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Robe. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. De Jong. He has a look up.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Robbie gets flagged offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Into the last 5 minutes. Thinks one through. Played in with purpose.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That looks a cracking ball. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Bergvall. Proves too strong. Sweden have a free kick. There's the header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Robbie.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not
Can
there.
he get onto this? De Jong. De Jong plays. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. The Netherlands making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Simons. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Frimpong. Simons. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Nice physical challenge.
Atto, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bergvall. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Face to face, real chance! Goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for it.
Sweden could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Deals with that nice and simple. Frimpong. Reinders. Simons. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Brobbey. A chance to play it in. Place it in low. Here's Xavi Simons, takes a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Atto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
The Netherlands making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Hato. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay, gently done. Brobbey. Robbie has it out wide and in space. Bergvall. Now it's Isak. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hato. He's in plenty of space here. Brobbey. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. It's run loose here. Reinders. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Chance to deliver. Robbie wins the duel this time. Isaac. So what can they make of this? Great ball if he can get there. And he's searching through. That's good defending, very good defending. De Jong. Kluivert. Over to the left. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? De Jong. Now it's Brobby. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Brobby. And it's De Jong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brobby picks it up out wide. Memphis Depay. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
The Netherlands. And time is up. A poor start, verging on disastrous. This most definitely not what they were envisaging. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, we can't